And a very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mayday here, your TGC Tours Major Championship Design Contest Playthrough Coordinator and official streamer. Great to have you along with us for a couple more major contest designs coming up tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed watching the Masters earlier on. What a run Tiger made there on the back nine, and what a star-studded leaderboard that is. It's certainly going to be interesting watching over the weekend. We've also got an interesting and star-studded leaderboard in this major championship design contest. Two more playthroughs coming up for you tonight. First one's going to be Sapphire Valley Tour by my good mate Tanaka Khan, a.k.a. Chris Johns. And a little bit later on tonight, we're going to be playing the Lone Red Maple by our second alternate in the tournament. That is Adam Godfrey, a.k.a. Digital Bunny. Adam got his in first. Both he and TK wanted to switch up their order. Works better for TK to take the early slot for his viewing pleasure. Adam to watch a little bit later on tonight when he's home. So we were able to oblige that. So that's why we're going to flip up the order slightly from what was originally posted. Of course, guys, as always, get a look at all the great courses in this contest. I expect several more to be flying in this weekend, as we are now 3 days and about 4.5 hours away from the deadline, the publishing window closing. Still 8 courses left to go, and you can check out the full list there. And as always, you can check out our full broadcast schedule and the archives of previous broadcasts on the link I just popped into your chat box there. So, as I've said a few times, guys who've been around know the ground rules. These streams are casual playthroughs. I'm setting everything up in an offline society to get a view of the bleachers and all the crowds and all of the tournament accoutrements. Playthroughs casually done. They're mine, and my opinions are shared are mine and mine alone. Do not necessarily reflect those opinions of the judging panel or TGC Tours administration. TK, if you have any problems with this one, you know what to do. Get with me offline and don't take me out in Dirt Rally for the love of Pete. So, all right, let's get at it. Of course, guys, looks like a little bit of a later arriving crowd here on this Friday night, but we do have that chat box going on the right side of the screen. Chats, comments, always welcome. As you throw them in there, helps kind of make this show go. Anything you like, you don't like. The 2 cents you want to throw in, go ahead and throw it in. Again, we've got the chat box on the right side of your screen. That way, when we play, for those who want to catch this on demand, I put them up on YouTube, and I post the links on the forum. So if they miss the show, they can go back and watch on demand and can follow along with what you're saying in chat. So, 610-yard par 5 to begin here. And before we get started, we will take a closer look at what undoubtedly, by the reviews that have been coming in so far from the public, is the star of the show in this waist area bunker. And I know TK spent a ton of time. You can just see how meticulous you got to be to sculpting and going through with the brushes. This style takes an inordinate amount of time, so I give them a lot of props for that. Narrow fairway off the start. Again, very kind of humpy and bumpy. It's kind of a straightforward hole, kind of point A to point B, and you might have a go at it. Got the nice little false front here, which kind of protects the standard safe play right about here. I might not have minded personally, and again, this is personal preference, but maybe, putting a little hazard right in here for a heroic carry. Because if you skirt this corner, and if this were fairway, you could kind of open up this little run-up shot here. But again, that's personal opinion, personal preference, what it comes down to there. Hey, TK. Good, now I can start talking bad about you. No, that's okay. I was a couple of minutes late as well watching second round of the Masters finish up. Oh, come on, ball. Okay, your fairway crowning is crap. I'm just going to say that. No, right? How dare you throw me in the rough right off the tee? Come on, man. Hey, Vlad. Yeah, well, it would have been borderline for me to get home anyway, so I guess this just makes it a 3-shot hole. Just chase it up there. Give myself a solid number in because I've got that false front I'm going to have to contend with. Well, I'm certainly not going to get there playing out of the rough, that's for darn sure. Well, since you're only slightly late, TK, I don't know if you might have missed it. I might have almost widened the fairway left, maybe thrown a bunker or something in there to kind of create a heroic carry to kind of open up the angle on that shot. Kind of personal preference, but just add a little more option off the tee. Okay, so just the slightest bit of help on this one. But I cannot miss short. Short is death. Good point. That is a good point. But I think, I mean, you could even gotten I mean, you could have created a similar effect with some mounding there. Yeah. And the fasts are back. Is that going to work down? No. Ugh. That is not going to be an easy putt. Ugh. Green's at 169. Boy, this is just a guess here. The higher I throw it up, the more it's going to break. I'll take that. I will take that putt. Well, after the last two playthroughs I've had, I'll just be happy to break par. But, like, see, I guess going back to one, see, like, what you got here with this natural area down the right? That might have been something you could have incorporated there to build that angle. Okay, this is narrow, but I mean, it's narrow with a thought because I'm either hitting 2 wood right into here. These conditions are probably not running out, or I'm going to bomb the driver. I've got the wind that's going to help me here. And, I mean, this is kind of the heroic area I was talking about on one. So, I mean, you got the concept. I think this thing I'd say here aesthetically is you've got all this going on, this ridge and rocky on the right side. It's a little flat here on the left. I mean, I might have done something. I know you kind of gone for parkland there, but even if you'd have bumped up some dunes in here, just kind of frame this shot a little better. It feels like it needs a little height up on the left side to kind of balance the look out. It's pretty asymmetric right now. Again, personal preference, but again, not what you did was bad. It's just pretty much when I say these things, it's like, okay, what could I do to make it look even better? With this wind, I have no... Well, maybe I should have feared that shot a little more, but it'll be okay. We're good. Just fine. Should really help me attack here. Alright, cannot miss left. Not that I have too much room to miss right, but I can't go left. And actually, you know what? I'm probably right on about the number. Nice clean sight line here. I enjoy this. There we go. That's a good shot. That'll get us on the board. Kind of a cape style par 4 here. Kind of an exaggerated cape, almost kind of a fish hook. Some bold contouring on this green I already see. I would almost like to see this be a little more forgiving. Like maybe incorporate a little beach in front here. And the reason I say this is because I look at this shot. I want no business taking this on. I'm not tempted to try this at all. Because I've got such a narrow window of opportunity to get it right, and so much opportunity to get this wrong. So I know unless I absolutely hit a perfect shot, it's death. So, well, I guess I'm not most people, because I don't like that shot at all. I mean, from a playing standpoint, I mean, it's not saying it's bad design, but as a player standing on that tee, I don't want to take that shot on. I'm not really tempted to take that shot on. I'm just tempted to, I mean, I feel like I need to play out safe to the left here. Alright, so this one's really about controlling the distance. You just want to kind of land it in here and let it trickle if you can. So, okay, if that's 142, that's going to play about flat. So our effective distance, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. Our effective distance to this spot's about 135. And I got a wind helping me. So like I said, I really want to land right about here, like a one hop, just have it trickle down to the hole and get close. That's the shot I'm looking at. That looks like a good pin 4 spot, TK. Oh no, and I fasted. Get lucky. Get lucky. Nope. Well, spot a bother this. I'm not even sure it's a guarantee that I get up over this. Yeah, I just had to take my medicine there. And once again, I mean, that's just piss poor tempo, really just coming back to bite me in the butt. Nope, never high enough. That feels like throwing away a shot and a half on a hole of that length. So, I think you almost have to play the ground game here, but it's maybe just a little bit of a lottery. Because, I mean, I feel like, I mean, this is the spot to kind of hit it and let it roll down, but and the way this is sculpted, that could go anywhere. Just getting a little closer look at this. Hey, Dwayne. See, it looks like he's got 4 very pinnable locations. Part of me wonders what would happen if we stuck green here. You put a pin like right about there, tucked right over the water. Not saying for sure that'd be something I do, but that's just something I think about. Well, the tempo roulette is going strong, Dwayne. And I bet he was sitting on it. Another fast. and other fast. I got lucky, though. Oh, boy, did I get lucky. That hit that slope and just landed stone dead. I got away with a very poor shot there. And karma doesn't pay me off. So like I said, I mean, the area around the green was sculpted perfectly to hold a fast. Just how I planned it. Speaking of disgraces, Dwayne, is your LiDAR course out yet? Ooh. Really tricky pin position here. And yet I see a trickier pin playing as the #1 handicap hole. So let's see. Pin here. I think you would. I think you'd put one right there. Maybe one in there. And obviously you've got this whole bottom left shelf that you could stick a pin in. And again, I'm saying this with really no advanced knowledge of these courses. I mean, I pretty much play these things sight unseen. Only real experience I have with them is to do to take the screen grabs for the splash screens we're doing on the forums. So. Alright, so I'm trying to remember, we got firm conditions throughout if I'm not mistaken. If we had a headwind, this play would be a little easier to just kind of bounce it up in here and let it run on. This is not an easy shot. Aggravated by the fact that I'm between clubs. I can see why right now it's playing as #1 handicap because I'm not going to have much of a chance at birdie here. This is going to be take your par and move on, especially in this wind condition. Really like the dunes flowing into this hole off the right. Kind of frames everything very well. Yeah, but, I mean, if I hit a 4-iron there, I'm going long. And that, I think, is the more manageable play for me. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've got pretty much a stock chip here. It's going to run out maybe slightly on me. But I'd much rather this than trying to putt from down below the ridge. Whoa! I must not have had a lob wedge there. That must have been more than lob wedge, because lob wedge would have stopped stone dead there. What in the world? No, that's not HB. That was just an obvious brain fade on my part. But it was a fast backswing, not a fast downswing. I mean, if it was a fast downswing, I'd understand that. I mean, I carried that way too far for that to have been a lob wedge. So I must have not paid attention. I had the wrong club. That's the only explanation. Obviously, I didn't look either, and that was the problem. Well, my own terrible play has cost me a good 2-3 strokes already on this course. I probably should be 2 under, not 1 over. Ah, yes. And what a waste it is. Again, I probably, not even a ton, but just some subtle mounding in here. Just kind of build this up. Because, I mean, just that contrast, I mean, it looks like dead flat here. I mean, kind of like you're hitting into a hayfield. Contrast to all these dunes. So, I mean, even just, you know, taking the soft, you know, circle or elongated circle brush and just doing some little raises and lowers in here. Just to help frame this a little better. Alright. Wind's going to hold me here, so I don't feel any fear hitting the driver here. Different wind, this might be drivable. Certainly not in this condition. And the fasts, I have had a bad rash of fasts lately. It's like HB's tweaked the tempo again or something in the last 2 weeks, week and a half. Yeah. Okay, fair point. But like I said, I mean, just, you know, to my mind's eye, I mean, that would just be something that would frame the hole better aesthetically. Now, let's see what the wheel of tempo death has for me in this time. Yeah, I don't know. That does not feel fast at all. Doesn't feel at all fast. I mean, we got away with it, but and as TK can attest, the second you start to play for that is exactly when it will stop happening. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, I gave it a little extra to get through that fairway, but my God. What in the actual frick? Oh, it's like it exploded off the club face for some reason. Yeah, just more impressive comebacker, that's all. Routine 2-putt. Routine 2-putt. Again, kind of very nitpicky on my part. I think I would almost flatten this path down a little bit to be more with the level of the waist area. I mean, that's just something that catches my eye. Tough sculpting to pull off here, especially with what you're doing on the waist areas, but, you know, I probably would have lowered the plane of this walkway a good 2.5 foot. Alright. Doesn't look like that tree will be a factor. Really love how you make the waist area shine here on the left. Ah, I gotcha. Alright, so... I'm just going to take a couple of practice swings here. Good call. Yeah, there's a lot of sunken tree here. That effect used to get kind of the rough and rugged looks of the dunes. Okay. Okay, so you guys see that, right? 3 straight perfects on the practice swing. Okay. Make a liar out of me, HB. I was going to guarantee that was going to be fast. It's amazing what happens when you hit the ball where you intend to. Alright, time to get this in gear. Thank you. But I guess, and actually, Chris, I'll use this as an example as I was talking about. I mean, this is kind of dunesier. I mean, it's not raised significantly, but it isn't pancake flat either. And the texture, when you look here, you look at how it's all textured on the right, raised and lowered. And at least the dunes are kind of mimicking that on the left. So that frames the shot better than just, you know, kind of pancake flat on the left side. mean, it's almost like those two I pointed out. The look was unbalanced. There we go. Oh my God, what's happened? We've hit 2 perfects in a row. That can't happen. In between clubs. How much you want to bet this is going to be perfect? Because I want to fast this. It's either going to be perfect or perfect very fast. I do like how he's given us a play to run up here, though. Kind of use this spine kind of as a kickboard and just run it up there, which is what I am hoping to accomplish on this shot. Oh my God, we pulled it off. A little too much, though. That's going to go left. Shot I wanted to hit, I just didn't take it out right enough. Okay, we do have a lob wedge here, right? Hey. Alright. Check how this is sloping. I can probably get a little aggressive with this. I see you found Brian Petty's rock quarry. Oh, get in. We have got to get it in gear here. Ah, yes, the tunnel. Potentially reachable par 5 given the wind. Nice clubhouse. A lot of hotel usage there, but use that red gondola look. Alright. So first, check out that clubhouse. That is really nice. I like that. Alright, so and where was it? Trying to get back to your tunnel here. Where'd it go? Ah, yes, there's the tunnel. With a car driving through it. Hey, Justin's in the house. Now, what you really want to do to make that tunnel look good is just place some advanced water right above it, and gives you that black driving into a dark hole look. I'm kidding TK about that because we've ribbed each other about the tunnels in the past, so definitely reachable in this wind condition. It's just like sticks, it's the grand illusion. Definitely I'll have a crack at this one. Put myself in between clubs again, though. I'm almost going to have to get lucky. Try to play it off this shoulder and try to run it back down. I think that is about all I have for a play. Ah, 95, but very fast. That's gone. Ooh, actually, get off the green. Get off the green. Okay. I would rather be there than up on that left ridge. I would much rather be here. Because that is manageable. All right, back into red figures at the turn. And realistically, we should probably be about 4 under. Poor tempo's probably cost me a couple of shots. At least. It's cost me at least 3. Back-to-back par 5s here. Something I am not completely opposed to. Okay, so I see the T on 1's there, T on 10 is there. I have a feeling this is going to look a lot better in the members version. I get why. I mean, this is the play in the 18 here. I know that from tooling around and taking the screenshots. But it really didn't do much to help this angle here. I mean, I almost would have liked to have seen this waist area carried out into here and just kind of frame the right side of the fairway. And, well, all right, let's see what we can do here. I mean, maybe you could have made an argument that you could have gotten rid of the bleacher and TV tower here on this side and put one over here. Might have been able to make a case for that, but yeah, because the only other thing I could think of would be, to alleviate the problem, would be to move the tee kind of over here, but then you're kind of taking away the angle you want to play on this diagonal fairway and what you're trying to create here off the tee, so. As it stands, we'll go right over the spectators' heads. There we are. Yeah, this is another one where I can kind of feed it in. Even if I run it up 20 yards short, I feel like if I get up in here, kind of use this shoulder, I can kind of trickle it onto this front hole location. So I'm okay with trying to take a 4-iron here, let it run a little bit. Just a whisper of fast on it. This should be pretty good. Come on, get there. Oh, almost. It's a shot I wanted to play, though. All right, we do have a lob wedge, right? We've established it. This is a lob wedge. Okay. So I shouldn't chip this all the way down to the bottom. Only marginally unlucky. I mean, yeah, if I would have caught this, I mean, it runs down, but I'm fine with this chip shot. Pretty stress-free birdie there. Pretty hole this. Very subtle thing, but I almost think I would have taken the big ol' overbrush and raised up this entire green complex. Maybe, I don't know, a foot and a half, because I really like what you've done with the texturing here on the front of this bunker. I really like this look. But I lose it a little bit in the planting. I see this bush and I kind of lose that rough and rugged edge, and just popping this whole thing up a foot or so, showing that off, I mean, that would make a world of difference. Not that what you have is bad, but I think just a matter of a foot there would have taken that from good to freaking awesome. This is another one that I feel like if I could just get it right in here, kind of use the shoulder and funnel it down. Good contact there. That's about where I want to land it. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That didn't do what I thought it would. Okay, it's just a slight little depression there, but gosh, I thought for sure that would, especially downwind, I thought for sure that was going to hit and release. That one fooled me. Yeah, that one fooled me a little bit, TK, I'm not going to lie. Right about there. Oh well, simple two-putt. Thank you. Alrighty, this is where I took my picture. 279 up 36 falls for who? All right, let's see. All right, so you got one here. You probably have one right up in here. One in here. And probably one all the way in the back. That would be my guess. I have to have a go at this one. I can't not have a go at this one. Not sure I wanted to fast that, though. That's going long. That's deep. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hey, Cass. Now, what are we going to do here? Oh, bother. Well, I knew as soon as I fasted it, it was long. Let's see. What are we doing? Not much movement that way. And actually, tell you what. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. Go! Come on. I thought I had it for a second there. I thought I had that. That's probably, if it didn't go in, probably the best I could have done. Because I barely got that over the crest. I mean, that just barely cleared the ridge, and that rolled out a good 9 feet. Ooh. What have we here? I like this. Well, something to be said about a 530-yard par 4, but I really like how you've terraced this. Built these fairways into the dune, left this rough, rugged look between them. I really like that. And even then, I mean, look the way this green comes down. I mean, it kind of mirrors because you got a little step down here. I mean, the green sculpting, you know, kind of mimics the macro sculpting on this hole. I really like that. And now time to break your course. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, Scob. I mean, that is the definitive play on that hole. I mean, it really is. I mean, that's a similar carry. I mean, similar angle if you can get there, but I wasn't carrying in that wind. I mean, it's a safe drive out to the left, but I'm taking the shortcut right. That was the definitive play. All right, figure out where I'm going here. All right, so uphill. Again, this is another feeder pin if I can get this right. Well, then how many points would you lose, Scob? Ah. Well, there's the karma for you. There's karma for you. God bless it. Pretty much, yeah, I blame Scob. I totally blame Scob on that one. He crashed my stream 2 nights ago. Twitch took a living dump as soon as Scob got in. He walks in and my first shot is very fast. God damn it, Scob. Oh, I must not have seen that. I must need to check the forums. So I take it there's some good news on the Eli front to brag about there, Irving? Nice. Well done. That's for Eli. Well done. Send my congratulations. Routine power. I felt like I might have let one slip away there, but all right, we're going back and playing the fairway I was just hitting from. Oh, but then this wind, that is easily drivable. Again, like the strategy here, because this really shortens this hole considerably. Only thing is, I think I would like to see this valley a little more. And maybe round off this angle, this corner right here slightly. All right, so how would I go about exposing that more? I'm not even talking about seeing the pan here. How would I do this from the tee? I would probably take that soft brush and just lower this ever so slightly. Again, I mean, we're talking maybe about a foot with the long fuzzy brush. And I might have bumped this up about a foot. Just to, and to be fair, I mean, you've got the bushes in there that help frame this. And let me know that there's trouble there. But I think just lowering the front here slightly, lowering this strip of fairway, and bumping this up slightly would just add some drama. Really make that hazard look much more ominous. No problem, right in the center. Exactly, Vlad. That's. I mean, does zilch to change the playability of the whole? Because it's still the same carry, everything like that. But psychologically, I mean, it's more daunting, a more imposing hazard. It plays in the player's mind a little bit more. All that is a mind game. I am right in between clubs here. Right smack in between clubs. And we do not want to go long. Right, TK? I might have tried to throw in just a little mounding here short of the green. Not even so much to change the playability, just give this just a little more character and pop, especially with the low light. I mean, this is where, I mean, you could kind of use the shadows to your advantage and kind of create a little deeper look. Again, not bad what you have. But I think I'd like to have the target frame just a little better. What am I going to do here now, though? About this shot. All right. Because we do not want to go long. Well, I think what he's getting at is just, you know, trying to pick out a spot. I'll go back to this look again. I mean, that's about where I was hitting from. Oh, sorry about that. Let's see. Come on. I hate moving with the cursor in this flipping game. This is where it does not help to... Alright, now we're back to it. I mean... See what... I mean, it just... I mean, I kind of see the flag there, but I don't really have any definition. Okay there. You know, what's a safe spot? You know, where's my trouble? It just all looks kind of like a flat plane. And that's where I say, I mean, a little sculpting, I mean, even, you know, building up this shoulder a little more here on the right, maybe cutting in that dune a little bit, just the flash in front of the green. Let me get back where I was. You know, maybe creating a little bit of a trough there, low left of the green. Just little subtle sculpting things to add a little depth and a little framing. I think that's probably what he's on about. No, TK, I am not one of the judges. Actually, I think I'm better off putting this. I am better off putting this ball. Oh, last time I tried to putt from the fairway, it like exploded on me and went 70 feet past. Not this time, though. Boom. Thank you. This is framed a little better. Again, I might have just bumped this area up a little bit, added a little spectator mounting in here. Very niggly, but I mean, if I'm a spectator, this flipping camera. Okay, I'm a spectator. I kind of have a view, but it's kind of flat. I mean, I'd probably want to be up a little bit, create a little more of an amphitheater. And again, I just think some sculpting in here would add a little more character around your green. This isn't a terrible look by any stretch of the imagination. But, I mean, just would add a little extra pop. I tell you what, this is a tough shot. Alright, let's play. Where's our pins? Obviously one here. There's got to be one here. I see a funnel pin right in here. And then I think he probably almost stuck one on the front here would be my guess. So that's my guess. You know, back shelf, right shelf, center funnel, and right here on the front. That's what I'm guessing you used. Ooh, we're down 28, so playing closer to 190. Problem with this pin, I land it here, I'm probably not getting up. I carry it all the way back, I'm probably not holding the green. I mean, this just feels like a par hole. Yeah, I mean, you think about that, Vlad. We're able to do essentially 5 sets of clothing for our golfer. Casual, first round, second round, third round, fourth round. Why couldn't we do a casual pin and then rounds 1, 2, 3, 4 tournament? Of course, I'd also love the ability to move tees from round to round, but... Ooh, that's going to work. Oh! That was, I think, the absolute one spot I could land it. See, because look where my pitch mark is. It is just clear the ridge. I mean, that ball lands a yard shorter. It's down in that valley. A yard further, I'm off the green. That landed in the absolute perfect spot. This is not the easiest of putts, though, if I'm being honest. This is tough to get the ball on line. I think it's going to come off a little harder going left than it appears. Ah! I overthought it. Gave it just a touch too much. That's a shame. You'd love to take advantage of a tee shot like that, because there's not going to be many guys who get within 15 feet of that hole. You have to hit an absolute perfect shot to get up on that shelf. Alright, dead into the wind here. Like the planting on this side really kind of helped. Again, this is exactly what I'm talking about with framing here. I mean, see how this bush adds shadow and some depth and a place for Scobb's tee shot to land? That just frames this hole very, very well. Speaking of Scobb, only 80. I'm gonna try it anyway. Scobb special time. It just squirted right on me off the face. I don't think I would have gotten there anyway. Don't think I had enough. Just didn't draw a good enough fly. Oh well. I do like this little chipping area low right here. If I would have drawn a better lie, I think I might have been able to make it. Fair call. I deserve that, Kess. I deserve that. Alright, so we're running a fuzz log on this one, but programming note that coming up next, it's probably going to be closer to 9 Eastern when we're done. We're going to be playing The Lone Red Maple by Digital Bunny, Adam Godfrey, our second alternate in the contest. We'll be playing that one shortly after we finish up Sapphire Valley. Take a look at this. Again, I like this natural area here. I think I almost would have dropped the bushes in front of the tee down maybe a foot or so, or I would have raised the tee up a foot or so just to get see a little more of this fairway short here. That said, with this wind, this carry is not an issue. Oh, come on, get right, or get left, there we go. All right, we're good. And I'll tell you what, this is definitely a compliment, TK. I have not missed light rough on this course at all. I think your fairways are wide enough and generous enough where you don't really need that collar. At least I haven't felt. Oh, God, no. God, no, TK. We had a... Like I said, those two bogeys... Hey, Adam, thanks for joining. Though those two bogeys right there were Both direct result of tempo roulette. Actually, I like this number. I think I like this number. Tell you what, though, those branches whipping around in the wind, that's a little trippy, I'm not going to lie. Ah, fasted it. That's okay, long's the mistake here. Did not want to come up short. Look at this. Keep working. Yeah. If I'm... Exactly. Tempo is consistently inconsistent. That is right on the money, Kess. Would have liked to have gotten in a little closer for this birdie bid, but... Oh, that's straight... Oh! Wow! It's like it's going to keep turning, it straightens out, and then it comes right at the end. Doesn't come until we're past the hole. Holy crap, someone turned on the Jets here. I thought it was in contention to win with a birdie on the last. That ain't happening. Oh well. Final hole. Get to see the waist area one last time. And not going to be drivable in this condition. Alright, so layup time, where do you want to place it? Let's take a look at our green coming in here. And the thing is, and this is really subtle, but I like it. I could bomb a driver in here. But then see this ridge? I'm going to have a harder time attacking. I mean, this is just begging you the... And maybe in the right wind you could clear that little strip there. It's definitely not going to happen today. Probably blocked from that shortcut. Or am I? Am I? Alright, TK, I'm going to try to break your course again. And now look what I've left myself. That's a great angle. Certainly not the way he designed it, but that's a great angle. I almost thought you had me blocked out with the trees, but... Well, this is going to have to catch that slope. Nope. Oh, my God. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Ugh. Frickin' tempo. Yeah, I'll take that from where I was. It was impossible to get. That putt was literally impossible to make from where I was at. Oh well, we close with a par. So in finishing, I'm going to read back some of my comments from Shannara. Some decent thoughts here. Most felt flat in terms of execution. Bunkering felt flat and a bit too safe. Missed a few chances for some dynamic looks with holes. Playability was almost a little too straightforward. We talk about that kind of couple of those awkward drivable par fours. Thought two of the best looking tee shots were in the final 4 holes, which showed improvement as the design went on, basically paraphrasing there at the end. Bunkering, light years above Shannara. That waist area, that's technical stuff and not easy for even experienced guys to do. For you to have pulled that off in course number 2, major props. Sightlines I thought got better. I thought there were some chances that were missed, but that was an improvement. Definitely thought there was a lot more strategy as well compared to Shannara. So I don't know how this is going to do in the overall competition. That will be for the judges to decide. But I'll tell you what, Chris, from Design 1 to Design 2, you have taken a serious jump forward, my friend, and you should be commended for that. Regardless of how you finish up in this contest, that's a big step forward. And you've done yourself proud here, mate. So, that was Sapphire Valley Tour from Chris Johns, a.k.a. Tanaka Khan. And what we're going to do, I'm going to leave the chat open. I am going to finalize this stream, and we are going to be back in less than 5 minutes, right at the top of the hour, 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 in the Central Time Zone, with our playthrough of the Lone Red Maple by the guy who just posted in the chat, Digital Bunny, Adam Godfrey. That is coming up in just a matter of moments. So, until then, this is Mayday signing off, and we will be back in just a matter of moments.